Hello everyone and welcome to Global Spec Racing. We're here for round 14 of Tier 2 here at Mexico. And last weekend, I think it was a bit of an eventful race. Last weekend we had Black Raw. Black Raw went on to win the race last weekend. He won it from Wingo, who came home in second, and then Cameron and Jimbo. Then came the reserved Tier 3 driver of Dark Soren. Then VII, who took fastest lap. 7th was Nozman, 8th was Broken Reptile, 9th was Flyzafam, and 10th was Abra. So what does that mean for the championship? Well, it means that Wingo still sits top by 173 points, and Cameron sits second on 161. Jimbo then comes in third with 127, seemingly out of the running but might still have a chance. Harrison or Lux, I will bounce between the two, sits fourth on 121, and they are your 4 title contenders. GSR Callum, who is left, he's 5th, Blacked in 6th, Nozman in 7th, that F1 boy or Abra in 8th. The 2 Haas cars round out the top 10. And when you look at that for the constructors, it means that Mercedes still sit top on 305 points, with McLaren in second on 289. Red Bull come in third on 146, Alpine in fourth with 133, Haas on 127, Aston Martin on 118, Scuderia Ferrari on 92, Alfa Romeo Ferrari on 64, Williams Mercedes on 45, and Alpha Tauri come home finished last with 20 points. I will be having a co-commentator join me soon. It will be VaporJS. He did commentate yesterday, but it's going to be an interesting race. I believe Wingo might be able to wrap up the title today, but I'm not quite sure what the parameters are for that. I think it's going to be VII who sets the first lap. Or is it going to be... No, it's going to be Davis. So Davis then, round in the final corner now. Where does Davis set the banker lap for? Davis goes top with a 16.596. Not a great lap there, considering we had drivers yesterday in Tier 3 setting 15s. And there you go. VII with a 15.450. Already quicker than pretty much all of the Tier 3 drivers yesterday. Ski Man, he's on the mediums, he set a 17.13. Morgan Cheeseman goes second with a 15.911. Next across the line is going to be a McLaren. It is going to be Jimbo. So one of your championship contenders will be Jimbo. He goes P5, so he's got plenty of time to find in his lap. Then Lux goes 6th with a 125.2. I was speaking to Lux earlier, and he said he's figured out that even if he wins the race, if Wingo scores more than 3 points, he is out of the contention for the title. So a lot of pressure on Lux's shoulders at the moment, as he invalidates at turn 3. Soren set a lap then. He's gone P4. Wingo went up to second there, so your championship contender behind VII. Wingo looking to wrap up the title here in his home Grand Prix. Obviously yesterday we had GSR Riles coming home to take his title. To take the title for Tier 3. So great work there for the Ferrari driver, which means the only title that is left to be disputed is this one here in Tier 2. Obviously Jab winning Tier 1 and Riles winning Tier 3. So yeah, Flyers did come across the line to start a lap, but he's on this and next lap invalid. Who else have we got on a lap? Lizard, he's invalid on his lap. Lux is pit in this lap. Ski Man's gone for another lap on his medium tyres. So he's had his cooldown lap to recharge the battery. But let's see what Ski Man can do then. Taking turns 1 and 2 and 3 quite nicely there. Not getting an invalidation. Got the other Mercedes of Wingo round in the final corner to finish his lap. But yeah, Ski Man then. He's He's a tenth, just about a tenth and a half up on his lap at the moment. As he comes round into the tricky S's section now. You've got to really nail these because they're fast flowing corners, and if you don't nail one part, you're screwed for the rest. Flyers fan is now out. He's crashed in front of Ski Man there. Oh, Ski Man getting all out of shape trying to avoid Flyer's car and has hit the wall. So that is 2 cars out of qualifying in one corner there. Got Jimbo now. He's invalid on his lap. And it's going to be a Ferrari. I think that might be Nozman. Nozman's going to start a lap. We've got Injected on a lap then. So we'll ride on board with, or we'll follow Injected throughout his lap. Taking turns 1, 2 and 3 quite nicely there. The Hash driver going all out on this lap. Thank you to the 4 viewers who have tuned in already. It's a 28.476 for Injected in that first sector. I'm not going to lie, I don't know if that's good or not. He comes into turn 6 now with a double right-hander. Coming out of turn 6, now onto turn 7/8, I'm not sure which one it is. Into these S's he goes. Again, you don't want to mess up one part of these S's, otherwise you're screwed for the rest of them. As he has now invalidated there at turns, whatever, just before sector 2. Nozman's on our lap, so we'll ride on board with the Ferrari driver here. With a new helmet for this weekend, obviously Mexican themed. Locks up going into turn 4 there. Now turn 5. Didn't quite catch his first sector time. But here he goes then. Now out of turn 6. On his way to turn 7. Taking the S's quite nicely. Is he going to make it through without invalidating? Yes, he does. Might have been a bit cautious there, but what is it for Nozman? It's the fastest second sector for Nozman. That's what it is. This is looking to be a really good lap for Nozman at the moment. Could we see someone dip into the 114s? I bet we will, but maybe not at this point. Fat Boy is now in his Red Bull car. He's left again though. And there goes Nozman across the line to go P5. Just behind his Ferrari teammate there. Injector's gone for his second lap now after invalidating. He's come out of turn 7, now turn 8, 9. Turn 10 there. On his oh, he goes a bit wide there. He really had to slow up. He doesn't invalidate, but it's not going to be the quickest lap as he comes into the stadium section. One of the best places to be throughout the lap. We've got a car going slowly. I think that might be Cameron. No, but Cameron is starting a lap. So the man who is behind, so the man in second place in the championship is currently second on the road. And there goes Injected up to P9 there. But he's got his championship rival closely behind him in third. About, not literally, like 1400 separate them. Lux now goes to the top with a 14.8. Absolutely storming lap there for Lux. Now comes Cameron then into turn 6. There's 7. He's on his run up to turn 8 now. I've figured that corner out, I think. Oh no, it's turn 6. So that's 7, 8, 9. On his way up to 10 now. Really riding the limiter. He's kept it within. This is looking to be a really good lap there. He's 5/10 up on his lap. So that will put him slightly behind Lux. But can he find all the rest of the time needed in this stadium section? So then, Cameron coming up to the final corner now. Out of the stadium section. Does he take the tightest line possible? He does. And it's P1 for Cameron there. 7 thousandths quicker than Lux. What a drive. This is some... My co-com is in. Let me just get my co-com. So then. Cameron's gone to the top of the timings with Lux close behind, only 7,000 separate them. It's Wingo now on a lap, but he's invalidated. Hello, Vapor. Jimbo now coming up to the line. Moves up one position, P6.
Could you get in better lobby, please? If you don't
Yeah, I'll
mind.
fight you.
Okay, thank you.
There we go.
I have no clue what's been happening. You have to fill me in.
Cameron and Lux are currently first and second. 7,000 separate them. Black now goes P3. And that's 2,000 off of Lux. So the top three separated by 9 thousandths of a second.
Yes, I am in Ireland during the session. It seems like it's been very hectic so far.
Yeah, both Flyers and Ski Man have crashed out. Morgan starting a lap. Jimbo's on another lap and he's 700s up, but he invalidates at the end of the S's section. Got Dark Soren in the Williams starting a lap now. Davis is on a lap, but he invalidates at the same place as Jimbo. That corner catching a lot of people out. So Soren the only one on a lap, I think. He was on a valid lap at least. Black's not on one. Wingo's starting a lap. It's a Ferrari. Morgan, actually. Oh, Morgan's had to back off as he's been caught up behind Injected there.
I can
Dark
see
Soren's still on a decently invalid lap.
I can see Lizard just started a lap. Lizard had some good pace into one yesterday. 28 is on the mediums. That's not very competitive.
Oh, Dark Soren invalid.
Ooh.
Right, yeah, sorry. But Soren was up on his lap there
and yeah. So in fact Soren is P9, so doing quite well.
Davis has crashed out.
He has crashed
Davis
out.
has crashed out at turn 4. I think that is.
We're also about to see Wingo start his lap. Around the final corner comes Wingo then. Do you mind if I take us on board of a lap with Wingo?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
So, a very, very long straight. I think it's about a kilometre long, this straight, maybe even over. It was basically the entire distance of the track. That's in one. Got to break about 100 metres. He clips that apex well. Into this two sort of left-right chicane. You've got to be very smooth with it. Cut the curbs. He's done that very nice. Good first sector from Wingo. Let's see what delta he has. That's a good delta. He's 3 tenths up on his previous time. 28.2. That's very good. They'll be looking towards the end of qualifying. I don't know how long's left in the session. Turn 5, turn 6. To be going towards the point ones. Into turn 7. Very committed through there. Turn 8. Turn 9 a flat. Turn 10, a little lift off the throttle with a little downshift. And then it's, again, straight over the curbs. So a very good lap this from Wingo. And it shows he's per middle sector, he's 3 tenths up. Into the final sector comes then. He just looks so smooth, his wheel. A bit of a turning miscalculation there. And not a great final sector from Wingo. Across where he comes. He goes P4. He made a few errors there, I think, Alicio, but overall, a solid lap for Wingo. And P4.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for him to find there. Non-man's invalid.
Definitely.
Soren starting another lap.
Lizard is on it. Mack is on an out lap. He's going towards the final sector.
Injected started his lap, and he might be able to pick up a slight toe off of Wingo here.
I think he's a bit too far ahead.
Yeah, I thought Wingo would have slowed up to try and let him through, but he'll probably do that out of the S's.
So I think on Matt then, he
S's.
started his lap. Injected it isn't on a bad lap, it doesn't seem. It does seem he isn't on a bad lap. Got my words wrong there.
He's 2 and a bit tenths up, just under 2.5 tenths up.
Yeah.
So this could. It's going to put him ahead of his teammate.
Yeah. So into the final section. He's a second.
Oh, he's almost a second up.
That's good. This could be a top 10, and solid top 10 for Injected it here. Looking at around about P7, P6.
To be fair, his first lap was in the 16, so I thought there would be a lot of time to gain. But where's he go? It's P7. 15.4. Yeah. Mac's shown some decent pace in Tier 2 this season, I think.
Yeah, he definitely has.
I think it's helped him, because obviously he's Tier 3, but it's helped him being in the being with
Yeah.
quicker drivers because he's been able to learn the lines they take, and Max made some decent strides this season. I'll give him that.
Definitely improved. I mean,
And
he
obviously,
drives for me basically in tier 2 and tier 3 at this point. He's always racing Williams in tier 3, but yeah.
as he comes across, oh, he's just
He goes P11 actually.
P11.
That's actually quite handy. The two Williams, actually, speaking of two Williams, sorry, I spun. Is that I'm not trying to butcher. Is that 8?
I want to say that's turn 8 or 9, one or the other.
That's
Right.
That is turn 8.
So we've now got your top 3, who are all separate by 9,000ths of a second. They're all on outlaps. Wingo's done. Wingo's done for... Oh, no, he's not. He's coming out, so he's going to have to be real quick on this outlap.
How long is actually left of the session?
A minute.
Okay, so he's never getting around once he cuts all the corners.
Right,
Anyways,
Cameron's starting a lap now.
Yeah, Cameron has started
Now
his lap.
this could work in Cameron's favour here, because unless Wingo cuts all the corners a lot, he might be able to pick up a slight toe on the main straight.
Saying that, if Wingo can cut some corners, he might be able to get this. But anyways, Cameron then.
Yeah.
In the first sector, opens the DRS. That looked very nice from Cameron in the first sector. We'll see how it is in terms of the time. That reflects it. He's a tiny bit up. It's a 0.36. It's not as good as what Wingo did with the 0.2. Still a solid first sector from Cameron though. Through turn 5, into turn 6, a double apex to right-hander. Very, very tight corner. You got to get it perfect. Down to turn 7. Clips.
Morgan's retired on track, I think.
And Joseph's retired in the pits. Cameron is absolutely flying in this middle sector. He's got all the lines correct. Let's see how the Delta affects that. Oh, he's lost a bit of time.
He's down.
He's had a very good middle sector his last lap. Through this part of the track, Cameron...
Saying that, Lux isn't up on his time either. Lux is down on his time.
Lux has set a purple
Black's going to cross the line.
Across the line comes Cameron. Can he improve? Yes, he does. Like, just under
But here
half
comes
a
Black.
second.
Black goes quicker by 3/10. Two
What
and a half
a
tenths,
lap!
sorry.
Looks across the line.
Harrison comes across the line, doesn't finish.
Yeah,
Wingo
off.
is 4th.
Jimbo.
VII is backed off.
Jimbo's
Yeah,
still going.
Jimbo's
What can
down
Jimbo
on his
do?
lap.
Jimbo's
Oh no, and now he's up.
Jimbo's a bit
Just
up.
out.
If he can nail the final seconds, that was a good corner. If he can nail it, he could maybe get up into P8.
Mac has crashed
maybe
out.
P7 or 6. Yeah, Mac has crashed out. It's Jimbo then.
Thing
towards
is,
the line. What
this
can he do?
this isn't the
Goes up to
ideal.
P8.
It's P8. This isn't the ideal situation for the McLaren team here, because I think now Jimbo is playing rear gunner to Cameron, and they really needed him up there to help defend from Wingo. So we're just waiting on, I think, VII now to retire in the pits.
Yeah, the McLaren's had good pace this season.
I think Jimbo especially. Oh, Bra. Oh. Oh.
Abra
has literally just joined.
So that's 18. If you really want to call him an Abra,
true.
That is his Discord name. It's Abra. So what that F1 boy, if you don't know his Discord name is, yeah. Just for anybody wondering there. But anyways, yeah. All the fight. I didn't see all of it, but it looked pretty solid to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Black. So then it's Black to Raw on pole position from Cameron W120, one of our championship contenders here. Then from the other two championship contenders of Lux and Wingo. Lux has chosen to go Estonian for this weekend. Fair enough. Nozman comes in 5th. VII, who's shown some impressive pace since he's come into the league, in 6th. Injected in 7th. In 8th comes Cameron's teammate Jimbo, then Morgan Cheeseman. Soren, the tier 3 drivers doing... Some of the tier 3 drivers showing really good pace compared to some of these tier 2 guys. So Soren and Mac, the two Williams drivers, come home in 10th and 11th. Davis in 12th. Lizard in 13th. Skiman 14th. Joseph 15th. Fatboy 16th. Flyzer 17th. And then a Brow will probably round out the grid. Right. Wingo has to finish on the podium. Right. If Cameron finishes 3rd... Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just looking at that. So
Just reading this.
So if Cameron has to... Right,
it's the comment underneath that's got me confused.
I will read out the statement. I'm in a car. Right. Just for anybody wondering what we're on about. This is for Cameron to win the championship this weekend. Cameron has to finish on the podium to keep the championship going. If Cameron finishes third, Wingo needs 10th to clinch it. If Cameron is second, he needs 7th or higher. And if Cameron wins, Wingo needs to get third or higher. Then Aid went back on himself and said, forget that. So swap Callum with Wingo. Wingo with Callum. So just to reiterate,
Cameron.
Wingo has to finish on the podium to keep the championship going. If Wingo finishes third, Cameron needs 10th to clinch it. If Wingo is second, Cameron will need 7th or higher. And if Wingo wins, then Cameron needs to be third or higher to win the championship. That's very confusing.
Going away for formation lap now. Oh,
I
you're
am
in
in
the
a car.
race.
Oh, I'm in Abro's car. I just realised.
Ah. You're gonna have to just hold off on the grid and then retire in the pits.
I don't know what to do. Should I just go AI? Yeah, go AI.
Go AI for the formation lap, but once formation lap is finished,
Retire. Okay.
hold off on the start, so stay right back. Don't go anywhere near them, and then when you get round to the pits.
Will it bring out a safety car if I retire? I don't think it'll bring out a safety car if I retire on track. I don't think it will.
No, I'd retire in the pits just to be safe.
I've had this before with Aid where I retired on track. It only had a yellow flag. And it's not even double wave, so it shouldn't be that bad. I think if I retire on track, it won't be that bad. Alright. Yeah.
I would just retire in the pits to be safe. I think. So make your way around the lap, but just stay far away from people.
I don't know. I want to retire as soon as the lights go out because I can start, and I know it will affect it. Honestly, I'm sure it won't affect it. I've had this before with Aid in TIFF or actually it was Mexico. TIFF or Mexico. I actually had the same issue here where I didn't.
Oh, I remember that race. Yeah, I died on the second lap.
I was commentating. I was with Aid, and then I had to retire on track. I was, of course, as you could probably tell, I was I can't get a word out. What am I about? I couldn't get into spectate, so I had to retire on track. So it should be okay, and I can see it from the grid now. So I'll hand over to you for the start.
Okay, so we are lining up on the grid now. Let me get that up. So yesterday what tyres is everybody on? Right, we've only got 2 drivers starting on the medium tyres, that of Davis and JRL Lizard. So what can those two do to improve their positions? This will look to be a 2-stop race, but we now go to 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go, and it looks to be a good start for Cameron compared to Black. It is a good start for Cameron compared to Black. Lux has also had a good start. He's side by side now. It's going 3 wide in the background. But Cameron then leads. But Lux is going to have a look down the inside. There's contact. But they both make it through. There's a Mercedes spinning off that Ski Man.
Oh,
Ski Man has spun round in the background there.
Ski Man as well. There's a bit of contact with I think it was. I'm just trying to check now. There's a bit of contact in the back.
Nosman, another good starter.
And the 2 Williams.
He's side by side now with VII.
2 Williams going wheel to wheel. And Mac has got Sovereign, but Mac has already got 3 seconds. So obviously he must have picked up some warning somewhere. And Mac, actually, speaking of him, he's all over the back of Jimbo here. Can he maybe get Jimbo? Tiffany driver really
driving
pushing
from Mac
for
at
it.
the moment. Got in the background Flyers going. Wingo's had a horrid start. Wingo's down to 13th. Injected has spun round and has hit the wall. Injected is out of the race.
It's like going to be a safety car.
But Wingo, virtual safety car.
BSC.
But look at Wingo. Wingo's dropped to 12th.
He has. What's happened to Wingo then?
That's not good. As Fatboy has joined back now, so
was
he's
it
going
him
to
who
get back
spun?
in his car.
Or was it
It
Ski
might
Man?
have been, but I thought it was Ski Man because Ski Man dropped a bunch of positions and Ski Man's all the way at the back.
True. As Mac
has had to pit.
Mac has had to.
I think Mac might have picked up some wing damage.
I thought the 2 Williams. I was about to say I thought the 2 Williams made contact. I try to see. Does he have? Yeah, I thought they'd made
Yeah,
contact.
he has to have a new front
Yeah.
wing as the VSC is in.
It is him.
VII's not had a good
And
restart. He's already
Lux.
1.4 behind Black.
Lux has had a great restart. He's very close to Cameron.
Morgan and Flyers are side by side through turn 1 and 2. And they're still side by side. Has Flyers got the move done on Morgan, or is Morgan going to try and hold it round the outside? He's going to try and hold it round the outside. Some great wheel-to-wheel action here. He's gone back up the inside. Oh, but
so
Flyers
close.
gets the move done. Great defensive drive there.
Nozman's on the back
Nozman's
of
already
VI.
got 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's literally to get past VII here. You can see VII looks like he's struggling for a bit of front grip. He's sort of moving
Soren
about.
also gets 3 seconds.
Yeah. So this looks as I read.
Oh, yellow flag.
Flyers.
That's Flyers out.
It's gonna be a safety car.
Is that going to be another VSC or a safety car? Doesn't look like it, otherwise it would have been called by now.
Yeah.
So Cameron now sets.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no, now it's his teammate.
We've had a real life effect. Like
Dominoes.
There we go. Is Matt
Yeah,
gonna
there you
get
go,
fucked? No, I don't think
now.
Mac will, but yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, this
see.
is their out lap.
Looks
So then
though.
it looks like these drivers starting to settle into the rhythm now. Not
Yeah.
looking to push. No, they're happy just to try and work together to pull away.
They are. Looks. It's actually keeping with Callum. I just thought I mentioned different Joe Lizard. I'm a bit of a ding-dong battle for over 9th place. Joseph. He looks like he's quicker than Lizard, but he just can't make the way
Is
through
Joseph
them.
the same one from tier 5, the one who won it in tier 5?
I will
Might be
check
gonna
for
be
you
different,
right now.
Joseph.
Was it 28040?
There's a yellow
is
flag on
actually.
that.
It is the same
Soren's
Joseph.
gone round.
Soren is
Soren
round.
has spun round.
Soren-
A dreadful race for the Williams pairing at the moment, as Joseph now gets a 3-second
Oh,
time
he's
penalty.
spun again.
Oh, he's
Disaster
overheating his
for-
tyres.
Disaster for our team.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but come on, lads, like.
Lux, away from our team actually, Lux has got DRS on Cameron. So this is why the lead
Yep.
could change very soon. Lux is gaining on Cameron. He's going to make a move, just settles back into the...
I think he's going to go for it into turn 4.
This is brilliant between these two.
If he
They're
can
giving
sit
it
close enough,
everything.
he'll go for
Cameron
it into turn 4.
goes wide.
Joseph has now gotten past Lizard.
Look, Joseph passed, but Lux, here he goes then, to the outside. Can he make this move
Using
stick?
his ERS,
Lux around the
Cameron using
outside.
none.
He's got the move done.
Great
That was
move
important
there.
for this
Cameron did
race.
cede the position quite easily. I don't think he wanted to fight it.
Definitely. Cameron, can he stick
Soren's
with
now
Lux?
into the pit lane.
Lux looks to have quite a lot of at the moment. You can see Black Roar
Yeah.
is over Cameron as well. Is there a movement? Cameron looks to be struggling with his grip in general.
Last race's race winner of Black Roll looking to go for his second win, and look how much ERS he has. He's almost got a full battery.
Delta didn't realise
It's very
that.
easy It's very easy with this circuit to save ERS because you can just sit in these DRS trains. And you don't
Yeah.
want, and obviously the main place you'll deploy it are down the 2 straights, and you. Hold on, you're gonna have to.
These. Oh, okay, so I'll hand over. Here we are then. We've got Lux and Cameron actually going back for a fight. I don't know if you can see this on stream as well. We're back at VAI. Here goes Cameron then on Lux down towards turn 1. Cameron just settles back. He was looking for it, but he's got another bite of the cherry. Down the next straight. This is brilliant racing between these two. They're giving it everything to stay. The Black Roar as well could join this fight. Cameron just a bit too far back. VAI is getting charged by Nozman. Nozman into turn 4. Can he make a move stick? Goes wide. Can he cut inside maybe, Nozman? He's thinking about it, but he can't make it stick.
We've got
Cameron
Lizard
though.
and Joseph side by side again. Sorry.
Yes.
Just come
Lizard
back all
and
of a
Joseph
sudden.
are side by side. And then Ski Man.
Crucially, Joseph's round. That reminds me a lot of the Woodsy incident yesterday, where they were just side by side, and it was so unlucky. So Joseph now drops from 8th down to 11th. He's lost 3 positions there.
Okay.
But VII all over the black of blacked at the moment. There's
Yeah.
there is a big DRS train forming here as Morgan now gets 3 seconds. But
Here
what's
goes Cameron
interesting to
again,
me, despite this DRS train, Jimbo not able to gain. So Jimbo seemingly struggling for race pace at the moment.
I'll tell you someone who's
Max
not
gets another
struggling for
3
race
seconds.
pace. Nozman and Cameron is on the back of Luxia. Down.
He goes down the inside, backs out of
Thinks
it.
about it.
But
Lux
then
goes
VII.
wide though. Lux goes wide. Cameron now. Couldn't get a good exit.
But Cameron doesn't, and now Black's going to be all over the back of him. But now on the back of Black is VII.
He's not going to deploy Nozman as well on the back of VII. VII, ooh!
What is really difficult for Nozman in this situation, though, is when you look at everybody else's ERS, they've almost got full tanks, and Nozman's used all his ERS up already.
So is Lux, actually. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, but Nozman's literally got 25%.
Yeah.
He's got half of what Lux has. So, some interesting ERS plays being done here.
Moore has got some serious pace. He's on 91% hers, and he's literally sticking with Cameron, like, behind him.
I don't think he's raced all season, has he? If he had raced every race, he'd be in the title hunt.
I don't think he has. I think he's not going to make them. Nozman took a wide line. Here goes Cameron. This is the closest I think he's been going on this straight. He's not deploying though. Interesting tactic. I think if he deployed, he would have made that move.
I think these lot are still just working to pull away from Jimbo. However, I think what Cameron would love at the moment is for Jimbo to start catching up, because he could.
Cameron's got a good exit.
Oh, Black's gone very wide there, and now VII is going to be on the back of him. But Nozman's looking to go. Here goes VII then up the inside. He's gone for it. Down the inside there, side by side between VII and
Cameron
Black.
as well. Cameron pressuring
Black's gotten through, and Nozman's gotten through on Black as well.
Yeah, he's lost 2 positions there. Cameron is all over the back of Lux. He's almost pushing him through these corners here. Incredible stuff. It's a great.
Lux gets 3 seconds.
And so does Nozman. Both penalty. Yeah, very wide though. Nozman's gonna have a run at him here. He's gonna deploy his ears.
Yellow flag. Jimbo spun. Jimbo has gone round.
Jimbo.
So Cameron, the man Cameron was hoping would get close enough to help him in this fight, has gone round and is now down in P9.
Yeah, he is, but I don't know Cameron's going to need him at the moment. He's now very close.
And now here goes Cameron, then he's
here
not
goes Cameron,
too
he is
much
going
of
to
his
boys.
ERS.
Lux shouldn't defend this. There's no reason for him to, and Cameron breezes past down the main straight. Into the lead goes Cameron W120.
I kind of hope somebody does a move like I did yesterday, where they go 2 wheels on the grass. Don't know if you remember that, but when I had made my move on shots. But,
but actually, here goes
now
VII.
got through on
Cameron Lux does have the DRS. Here goes VII. Cameron Lux
fights it on the inside. Does VII back out? VII sticks his nose in there. There's contact.
Man, down the inside. Can he make it a double overtake? Almost. Lux is 25.
Now Black's got through. Could there be wing damage for VII though?
Lux.
Because that was quite heavy contact.
I'm going to be blaming it on someone. I'm probably going to say Lux, he squeezed him a bit, but at the same time he's entitled to the corner. I feel like VII was just ahead. So, who's that
flag behind us? Ski Man. So, what is really crucial in this point of the race is the fact that is also the constructors, because Mercedes and McLaren are in the constructors fight as well. And what's even more crucial that I've just noticed, look where Jimbo's come out after pitting. Right in front of Wingo.
Yeah.
So, is there going to be some team tactics from McLaren here to stop Wingo in his tracks?
Nozman is all over. Yeah, he's almost pushing him again. Around circuit, Black Roar as well.
Lux has got back through on Black.
Lux has got back through.
Oh, Lux getting a massive tank slapper on there.
Black Roar isn't gonna. Oh, Lux goes wide though. Black Roar cutting. Oh, just a bit too far back. I've seen drivers do that before.
This is Cameron's moment now. You can see he's pulled that 1 second gap between him and VII.
If VII can keep the gap, maybe somehow. Because say yes.
Right. Crucially in the background, Jimbo's gotten through on Mac. Wingo has been... Oh, Mac goes wide there. Lux gets another 3 seconds.
That is big!
Oh.
VAI has gained it back though. But Cameron's going to have DRS off Soren.
Ski-Man gets 3 seconds there.
Cameron's got DRS off Soren.
Yes, he does. Or does he? Will he? Probably. Yes, he does. VII pits. So VII is pulling the undercut here. Will Cameron pit in this lap to cover off that undercut, or will he stay out knowing he's got the pace? But can I just say, Jimbo, Fat Boy's AI is, yeah, Morgan is also in. But Wingo has been stuck behind Mac since about lap 3.
Yeah, he has.
Jimbo's just gone through nonchalantly.
Oh! That was very close. That was too close for comfort for both of them. Black Rory's pushing Lux around this circuit. Sorry to cut in there.
Black's definitely got the pace advantage at the moment. I think Lux is being a bit too... Lux is being careful now.
Lizard and Davis are having a battle.
This is the medium compound battle as well. These two started on the medium tyres. They were the only two to do so. VII hit onto a set of softs.
Just sorry to cut in, but Wingo he's getting stuck behind the Williams driver. He's not gonna find any inroads.
Cautious.
He is being a bit cautious.
Instead of being aggressive like he needs to be at this point,
Lux is in.
He's being too cautious. Right, all three of your top 3 are now in, as is Black. Davis and Lizard, I'd imagine, stay out. VII's pulled an absolute blinder here.
VII could have done, VII could have pulled form. Here goes Cameron then. This is going to be so close. VII's done it.
VII's going to have him.
He's done it.
He's done it.
He has done it. Yeah.
And the other crucial thing, Cameron onto a set of mediums. Cameron's going onto mediums, as is Lux and Black. Nosman on the softs, as is VII. And look at that gap VII has now.
He's got 1 point. He's done a wonderful strategy there. What undercut for VII? That's one of the best undercuts I've ever
undercut
seen.
Here. And this, I don't know. Obviously, there's nothing for him in the drivers' standings really, but for the constructors, AlphaTauri is sitting bottom at the moment on only 20 points.
Oh, Wingo's round! Wingo's round!
Wingo's gone. Oh! Was that contact with Mac, or was it just by his own will?
He got squeezed against the apex by Mac. Oh,
he's spun around again.
His race is falling apart for him. He got squeezed by Mac. To be honest,
Mac there could be a penalty. Mac's not going to be the popular one in the paddock, I don't think. Well, unless you're Cameron or Jim. Unless you're Cameron.
Unless your name's Alicia or yes. I always support my drivers, but Mac, you could have maybe given a bit more room there, pal. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, Davis has the DRS on Lizard there. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't. I thought he did, but he does not. Morgan gets 3 seconds.
Yeah, Morgan does tend to get a lot of penalties.
Nosman's gotten through on Cameron, and he's already pulled a 1.4 second gap now.
Lux and Black Raw still fighting away here.
Lux and Black.
Lux is looking down the inside.
What a move from Lux if he pulls this off. Great move. These two fighting just remind me of me in shots yesterday. The fact that we were just constantly at it every lap.
He's made the move, and he's made it stick.
Joseph on Ski Man.
Yeah, got to come back to that.
Joseph's gonna go for it down the inside. No, he doesn't. He backs out of it. Ski Man keeps position.
I think he could have made that move there.
Then. This is going to be a real tactical masterclass by VII, I think, because he has pulled off an absolute blinder with that undercut.
And
look at the gap he's got to Nosman. He's got... Yeah. VII has already pulled a 2-second gap on Nosman, and he's right on the back of Davis here. He's going to get this move done this lap, and he'll be on the back of Lizard.
So, remember that, Cameron is on the medium, so is Lux and Black Raw and Jimbo and Mac.
They are on mediums, yes, but... Oh, wait. That's in the pits. I was about to say our swords crashed, but...
Here goes VII
Here goes VII then. He's all over the back
net race leader breezes past. He's got so much confidence in that car at the moment.
Himself out to the inside, yeah.
No, Sauce firing up for him.
Talking over.
Sorry.
Oh, he's gone wide though.
Listen, if you want to speak, then just tell me to shut up, okay? It's not gonna hurt
Nah,
me.
you're fine.
No, listen. I know I speak over. I know I do it with Aid. He's trying to teach me how to not commentate. He isn't teaching me, but like I'm learning from Aid how to not speak over people because I do it a lot when I'm commentating. It is very annoying, I must admit. So I am sorry that I am speaking over you.
I thought VII was going to go for a move into turn 7 then. I thought, no way he's going to be this crazy. He'll go for it into the stadium section. Lux gets another 3 seconds. Lux's race is falling apart. But there goes VII on the inside of Lizard. Great, pretty easy move there. There's a yellow flag in front of Wingo. I think that's just Soren's AI going off. Nozman's all over the back of Davis now, so Nozman's actually made some inroads on VII.
Here we are then. Lizard is on the back of VII. He has got the DRS actually, I forgot about that. He made the move maybe a bit too early with VII because Lizard has got the DRS. If you can stay with him through this chicane, he could have a go here on VII again. He's had a good break off there.
Stayed with him.
Lizard, I don't think Lizard will though, because I know Lizard high races, he's very conservative, so I don't think he will race like that. There is no need for to overtake him back. Over Davis is catching Nozman, so we need to be aware of that.
Black's all over the back of Lux again.
Yeah.
Liz, I think Liz is going to find it really difficult to stay in front of VII at the moment. But I'm pretty sure, as it stands, if I get my phone and get Discord open, Ski Man gets 3 seconds. I think as it stands, Cameron would take the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
I think he can win the championship, can't he? Yeah!
Cameron can.
Cameron is currently winning.
I don't think...
So, who do you say?
I think Cameron can't win the championship at this point, but he can... Wingo could if he was in the points, but he's not at the moment. But what? Wingo's scoring no points, and Cameron's scoring what? Where is he? 4th? As he goes past Davis, who now pits. So Davis pulled the undercut on Lizard.
Cameron is winning the championship right now.
Yeah, he'll take the lead of the championship, but he won't win it.
No, because remember what Aid said, you swap it round. Look.
Oh, is it? Has he put the point standings wrong then?
No.
Because it says in the point standings, Wingo is leading. Aid's really confused us. I don't think Aid knows what he's talking about.
He hasn't added Russia. That's why.
That is from Russia.
No, that's... Oh,
that's
yeah,
Drivers
it
and
is.
Constructors after Russia.
What? Hang on.
Let's just go off the point standings a minute rather than what Aid says, because I'm confused as hell.
Aid said if...
I'm going to have to ask Aid.
What? Hang on. Yeah, that's not right. He's obviously messed something up.
Probably missed a bunch of overtaking by discussing that. Nozman's all of a sudden on the back of VII now. So
yeah,
this is for the race lead.
Yes, it is, because top 3 have penalties. Cameron does not have a penalty, and Cameron is not going to get any advantage out of that at the moment. So we're not even halfway through the race yet.
Not quite. We're 2 laps away.
Yeah.
Lap 18 is the half.
We're almost.
Yellow flag in sector 3. That's
VSC!
Joseph's round.
Joseph is round.
Oh.
He's got damage. That's brought the VSC.
Yeah, but he's been spun round. I think it was by Morgan because they were fighting pretty hard. Max takes the opportunity to pit now.
Yeah, he does pit.
So Max taking those mediums, to the end now, I think. Take on the full 20 laps.
Right, so the championship. Who's currently leading the championship?
At the moment, the current leader will be Cameron. I'm pretty sure. Point standings. Cameron's scoring what? 14 points. That's 12.
Unless those are swapped round and Jimbo's messed
they'll be tied actually. They will be tied on points if it stays as it is. because Cameron's scoring 12 points. He's on
Who's got fastest
161.
lap?
Wingo's on 173. Yeah, who does have fastest lap? Oh, Morgan gets a drive-through penalty. Fastest lap goes the way of Nozman at the moment. As he's gone for the race lead on VII.
I didn't realise.
We're too focused on this championship battle. We've not even focused on the... The real Ayrton Senna has joined everybody. Oh, here he goes. Here goes Nozman then. Nice rear view facing camera.
VII on the inside.
Ayrton.
Oh!
They're still side by side. They're going to... Who's going to get the position?
It's so close.
VII holds the position. Great defensive driving from the American. I'm going to check that.
I think Nozman is
from
American.
The Dutchman.
Dutch. Okay. Nozman is all over the back of him still.
Yes. Black is
Here he goes again
still
then.
on the back
Down
of
the
Luck.
inside maybe. Nozman on the... Oh, very close.
Oh, he just backs out of it. But some really good defensive driving from VII at the moment. Fair play.
Sorry that I'm choking.
Now you're good.
But
Got Ski Man on the back of Morgan, then Ski Man's gone down the inside. Pretty easy move there for the Mercedes driver. Oh, and then Morgan goes round.
Here goes Nozman. VAI defends the inside. Nozman will sail around the outside. Can VAI defend the inside line? No, he can't.
He doesn't do it. He thinks better of fighting because they know Cameron's closing in behind now. As Davis now goes quickest. So Davis did pit earlier than JRL Lizard. So he's looking to pull the undercut off. And Lizard, how long has Lizard been carrying those tyres for? 17 laps. Lizard has had those tyres on all race. Is Lizard attempting the one-stop strategy?
Maybe.
Is he attempting a medium soft or a medium hard? Black is really struggling to find his way past Lux at the moment.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, his lug goes very wide there. So it's probably actually gaining a little time. Nozman is beginning to pull away from VII. As Morgan now pits for a new front wing. Wingo's gone for it on Joseph. Wingo has gotten through on Joseph. His next target will be his teammate, but that is 12-ish seconds behind. So he is 12 seconds behind. So it's looking very unlikely he'll catch him. But Black's once again going to try it. I think he's had enough of sitting behind Lux at this point, and he's just going to go for it. He knows Harrison can't defend anymore, and Black has got it done. So Black now, crucially actually, what I've just noticed, Cameron's not pulled away from them. So Black is going to be straight onto the back of Cameron. Yellow flag in front.
That's not Nozman, don't worry, that is Morgan Schuman's fun. I thought it was Nozman at first. But I realised after it was not.
Nozman's gotten out of the DRS range of VII. So
yeah, he has.
That's going to help his case. And now we've got the three-way battle between two of your championship contenders of Cameron and Luck. Yellow flag again. Oh, that's Morgan getting out of the way. Alright, fair play. Harrison gets another 3 seconds. Boss man, I'm going to start calling you the Flyers fan of tier 2.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like if you watch him.
Don't take it personally, but you just get so many penalties.
That's Alicia, that's not me. Let's make that clear.
Right. I have nothing to do with this, what do you mean?
Just sat here eating my brownie.
Greg down the street. He said it. Greg down the street.
Yeah.
Nothing changed between these three then. They're all sat behind, and now Cameron is starting to make inroads on JRL Lizard. So Lizard's tyres beginning to really drop off now. But if he could... Oh, what have I just seen there? We've just got penalties. I know Morgan's just grabbed a penalty.
Yeah, he has.
Interesting.
It's quite hard to commentate while I am eating a brownie, I'm going to be honest. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Blacks and Cameron, they're all, and Lux still Lux has spun! Lux is in the wall! Lux has no front wing!
dear me!
Is that gonna be a safety car or VSC? I don't think so. But Lux is now out of the fight. Oh dear. Oh very dearie me. This has now turned that 3-man battle into a 2-man battle, which is going to become a 3-man battle again, because Lizard is now there. Oh, VII has gotten through Nozman's pit. Nozman's pit.
Why?
There's a yellow flag in
he's on the
sector 1.
softs!
Wingo's round again! It's Wingo!
My goodness me.
Absolute scenes as Wingo has screwed himself over again. Harrison's retired. Harrison's
In the
retired
pit.
in the pit lane. Oh, dearie me, it's all kicking off on lap 20.
1.
Or 19 for these people, but yeah. Nozman has come out just behind Davis. He's on the mediums. He's now going to go for it down the inside.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's backed out.
Just kicked up
So
the
now
top of the
VII,
level.
I'm sure VII would have to pit this lap.
Yeah, I
If
think
he doesn't
will.
want to come out. I think Nozman learned to... Oh, VII almost spins it on the curb there. The same curb that took Lux off us. But Nozman just crawling all over the back of Davis here. And he's going to be desperate to get past. But what's going to really hold him up is the dirty air through the assessors section. Whereas VII had perfectly clean air going through it. So does VII now peel off into pit lane? He's sliding around a fair bit now.
I think
I think his tyres have...
He's in.
Yep, there we go. He takes the line. He's coming in.
Oh, Lizard pit.
So then...
Oh, Lizard's in as
Lizard
well.
does pit now. Lizard is in this pit. Oh, VI is sped in the pit lane. So Black now takes the lead. When did Black get thrown Cameron? Hold on. When's this happened? But Black now takes the lead of the race. Will there be one more pit stop from these two? Where does VI come out in relation to Nozman? I think Nozman's going to come out in front. He does. He comes out well in front. VII is going to come out behind Davis, I think. Which he does. So VII now going to have to really get on with it. But, crucially, he may have come out behind Nozman, but he's not come out too far behind. But that 5 seconds is going to be really difficult for him to get rid of.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna be tricky to catch that.
I think this is voice crack. I think this is Cameron's race.
You think what?
Well, saying that, Black just pulled a second on this lap. He's pulled that gap up to a second. VII still on the back of Davis in the dirty air, really kicking. And VII gets another 3 seconds.
And that's
The
right.
dirty air off of Davis is really kicking in here. He's going to go for it down the inside. Easy move. Davis didn't fight that. But now he's going to have to hunt after Nozman.
Yeah.
Right, so as it stands, Cameron would have a very big points advantage. I'm pretty sure. He's second, which is 18 points. Ski Man's out! Ski Man has crashed in the S's section. Is this going to be a safety car? It's a safety car! Oh, this has thrown a whole new spanner into the works.
And Cameron! And Wingo as well!
Wingo's back in this fight.
And he has no penalties! Wingo!
How many don't have penalties? 1, 2. Fat Boy's going to get disqualified, I think, because he's AI the whole race. Cameron and Jimbo. Oh,
Wingo.
good golly.
It's just been
This
revived.
is spicy.
Imagine if he retired in the pits.
Who?
This wouldn't have gone-
Wingo?
Wingo, yeah.
Wow, he knew. I think he knows to push on no matter what the circumstances are.
Yeah.
But I think now Lux is out of contention for the title because Wingo is in this position, and what Lux needed was for Wingo to score 3 or less points, which at the time was going to happen, but now it's not. As now Black and Cameron both peel off into pit lane. Nozman, I'd imagine, stays out, as will VII. Or will VII might pit to get rid of his 5-second penalty.
Nozman might pit.
Nozman
stays
doesn't,
out.
VII does.
These are going to jump him.
Ooh.
No, they are. What?
Yeah, they're going to come out in front of Nozman. No, they don't. Nozman comes out in front.
What about Lizard?
Lizard comes out in front of Cameron, but does he come out in front of Black? No. He stays out. He stays in between, and Lizard did pit onto softs. I only just realised that, but he did pit onto softs. As of Cameron and Black though, so they're going to have the fresher soft tyres. Cameron without the penalty. This might be Cameron's race.
Maybe. I'm going to go on the softs as well, though.
Who is on the softs at the moment? Right, Jimbo and VII both put onto fresh mediums. So they don't think they can do softs last to the end. Max put onto softs. Joseph put onto softs. Morgan's on the hard, so he's going to carry those to the end. Wingo's on softs and Fatboy on mediums, but Fatboy's AI. But yeah, this has thrown a whole new spanner into the works here. I'm sorry if there's anybody in Twitch chat. I've not really been checking. Let me have a look. Guys in Twitch chat, put your predictions of who's going to win down below. I want to see your predictions in the chat. Who do we think's got it?
What did you say, sorry? I went...
I know, I'm just telling the guys in Twitch chat who they think's winning. And Soren reckons Cameron. Oh, Lizard says he's fuming. He was going to stay out that extra lap.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna throw it out here. Wingo for podium.
Wingo for a podium with the amount of penalties there is. I ain't gonna say no. But it's gonna be tight. I think. You reckon Jimbo will win? Really?
What's gonna happen is a massive pile up. Cameron Davis VAI gets past them. Penalties up in front. Stays with them. That's the race.
I mean,
interesting. Be, I know. It's bold.
I think way of Cameron. I think Cameron's gonna.
Bold would definitely be Cameron because he has no pins. But if I'm going bold, I'd probably say Jimbo first, Cameron second, and then Wing third.
What's the penalty situations looking like? So you got Nozman on 3, Blacked on 3, Lizard on 3, Cameron none, Davis on 3, VII has 6 seconds, Jimbo has none, Mac has 9, Joseph has 9, Morgan has 9, Wingo has none. And then if we check for warnings...
Fatboy's not going to matter because he's going to probably get a...
Nozman has got 2 warnings so far, so if he gets one more that's another pen. Blacked has... 1 warning. Lizard has no additional warnings. Cameron has 1 warning. Davis has no additional warnings. VII has... couldn't tell you because it's all invalidated lap time stuff. Jimbo's on 2 warnings. Mac has 1 additional warning. Joseph has no warnings. Morgan has no warnings. Wingo's got 2 warnings, so if he gets 1 more warning, that's a penalty. Fatboy, it doesn't matter. I think we can hear that through the stream.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just.
We don't want to get I don't want to get us copyright strited like we did last time.
You. Hang on.
Don't know what you mean. Never copyright strike anything. Oh, who's just pit? VI's just spun on the safety car. VI's now dropped to 10th position under the safety car after spinning, so that's put him out right behind Wingo. Waiting on Fatboy and Joseph to catch up, so this should be last lap under safety car. I think we got a tier 3 tonight as well, let me ask. Tier 3, tier 1. If it goes ahead.
I think tier 1 will go ahead.
Won't or will?
I think it will.
Right,
Oh, Abra's racing tier 1. Love that from Abra. What a king, Abra.
King of Bra. Yep, safety car is in at the end of this lap, so Nosman's going to lead the field away. But he's going to struggle to keep pace with the cars behind him who are on the fresher soft tyres. Jimbo on the mediums. I think everybody other than Morgan, Jimbo, Nosman, VII are on softs. So then when does Nosman go? Does he go on the exit of the corner, hope to catch Black nap him? He's gone, and he's not really caught Black napping. So he's Cameron's already through on Lizard.
Yeah,
he's had to give that position back though. And Davis now getting involved. I'm on board with people, so that's it's almost 4 wide. What is? Your prediction about Jimbo went too far off, lad. Jimbo's gone up to 3rd.
Oh my goodness!
What is this? Mac in the background dropped a few positions.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Here comes Black on Nosman! What is
Black stays behind.
What just happened? What just happened?
Mac and VII are side by side. Mac stayed ahead. Oh, and there goes Joseph on the inside of Wingo.
Oh!
Wingo's dropped outside the points now.
Yeah, he goes round!
VII! Oh god! Jimbo's now got 3 seconds!
He goes losing on the back of Jimbo!
Oh, Wingo's on the back of Mac now, and Joseph's got him through on Mac. But Joseph goes very wide.
Nosman has no ERS! Black's had such a good run!
And Black's got 3/4 of a tank.
Here goes Black!
Black's gonna have him easy down this straight. Here he goes then.
Is he gonna make the move? He's looking for it. He's
behind.
a bit more res. He's trying to use as minimal
He's
as
gonna go
possible.
on the brakes, I
So
think.
you have to go on the brakes. Oh,
He doesn't, he sits behind. Lizard's gotten through on Jimbo
Lizard
now.
on Jimbo.
Got a yellow flag in sector 3. VII's gone round again. But Lizard is on him. Lizard and Black are on the charge, and Cameron is struggling with his race pace. Jimbo's let him through. Jimbo's just let Cameron through.
Oh, but that's lost him time. So Davis on the back of him.
Yeah, because he didn't do it hard. He
Here goes
didn't
Black,
go
run
early enough.
Black.
Yeah, but it just stays behind. Lizard's going to be licking his lips at this battle in front.
There's Joseph.
Joseph's gotten through on Morgan. Joseph is on a charge.
Joseph runs wide though. Wingo.
Mac gets another 3 seconds. He goes very wide there.
Bit more contact there. Wingo cannot get caught up with these
Max
guys.
tried it on
Mac
the
goes wide.
inside.
Wingo goes wide. Wingo now to the outside.
Who hasn't gone wide in this battle?
Oh, Mac down. Oh, there's contact.
Max spun it.
Oh, Wingo nearly collects him.
He almost collected Wingo there.
Davis on the back
But
of
very
Jimbo.
lucky for Wingo.
Black
We
on the
go back
of
to this
Nosman.
battle up in front. Lizard's joined onto the back of it, but Black then, I think he's still happy just to sit behind.
Here goes Davis then, on the back of Jimbo. Can he make the move? He's looking for it. Black raw. Nosman goes.
He goes for there's contact.
Contact there. Black on the back of Nosman. Nosman has no
Just so
words.
everybody in chat knows, I don't know what that noise was that came out of my mouth. Wingo's got through on Morgan now.
Wingo's up to P7.
This is
Hang on.
hotting up a little bit.
What? Can I look at penalties? Wait, interval. If we look and gain time, Wingo could still get P5, and if he can catch up to this train, he could even get maybe a podium. What about that?
Cameron is still on for this race win. He's hanging in there, but
Yeah.
he's just struggling. He's struggling to keep on the back of him. He's hanging in there, but he can't get within DRS
Black's
range.
gonna breeze past in a minute.
Yeah.
Black's gonna have to wait.
Nosman's not
going
going
to
to bother fighting it.
He says to Mers, he's gonna deploy it no matter what. Nosman wants this win. Black's raw.
Black will continue to push on.
Black raw's past him. And now
Lizard's gonna have him in the same straight. Could Lizard have both of them?
Maybe going down to the next corner. Not this next corner, but the after the next straight.
Turn
Davis
4.
as well. Davis and Jimbo. Davis has passed Jimbo. That's big for the constructors.
Wingo's 4 seconds behind. Wingo isn't within range of the penalties.
He's got 6 laps to gain, at least 7/10, and get a higher result.
Yellow flag. Oh, it's VII.
VII, yeah.
It's VII getting out of the way.
Wingo is
Black
gaining
is on
though.
a mission now. He's pulled a second on Lizard. But Lizard as well is equally pushing. We've got VII letting people through again. But then, what would the championship be looking like at the moment? We've got Cameron scoring 12 points. Who's got fastest lap?
Black Roar, I think, has brought the DRS. I could be wrong though.
Davis has fastest lap. Cameron is on...
Black Roar's brought, yes! Black Roar's out of DRS range. They can still win this.
He couldn't have gone 2,000 slower to make that 16.666. Right. As it stands, Cameron is scoring 12 points. Obviously, with penalties applied, we'll recalculate this later. That will put him equal with Wingo, but with Wingo scoring... Is it how many points is it for 7th?
Is
6.
6. 6.
12. So Wingo would extend his points gap by 6 points. The gap would be 6 between them.
This is a mental race.
It is absolutely insane.
Yes, he's about to put the gap on Cameron. Black's Roar. So that's
yeah,
the position.
He is.
So is that have
And
you
guess
counted that
guess
in?
who's on the back of Nozman now? It's Cameron. There is a train forming now between Nozman, Cameron, Davis, and Jimbo. So if these lot work together,
really
they can pull away from Wingo.
Wingo really needs to get on with this right now. He's really
Wingo's struggling with his pace at the moment. It's on this is unlike Wingo, I think. He must really not like this circuit.
Nozman agrees his pass. But can Nozman maybe fight back? No, we can't.
No. VII has retired. VI has retired on the straight. That's not in the pits. He's retired on track.
Oh, Davis and Nozman.
That's on stream. There goes Davis on the outside. Easy move there for the hash drive there. Then. Did he win the race in the? I can't. I remember he got a provisional race win. I can't remember if he won it in the end or not.
Who?
I don't know. But Cameron then already on the back of Lizard, who has got a massive tank slapper on there. Really well done to control that. But Cameron really on the charge here. The sooner Cameron gets past Lizard, the quicker he'll be on the back of Blacked. And all Cameron needs to do is stay within that 3-second window. Which Blacked actually has to Lizard at the moment.
He cannot close up. I don't know. This isn't like Wingo.
I think he's out of the DRS train. That's why, and they're all he might be gaining in the corners, but he's losing out on the straights. Right, there goes Cameron past Lizard now. Lizard's gonna fall under pressure from Davis, who's pushing him through the corner. Davis saying to Lizard, "Get on with it. We need to move."
Davis. Slipstream should have been easy.
But here goes Davis then, he's used up all of his errors. He's gone to the outside, they're side by side now.
Oh!
It's a good move there if he gets it done. Davis does get it done, but Lizard tries to hold it round the outside. They're still side by side. Lizard backs out. Davis is through. So then.
Oh, Davis runs wide though. Lizard. He's not DRS as well. And Davis doesn't have a lot of minutes.
Jimbo gets an extra 3 seconds.
Here goes Lizard. Down the inside. Jimbo gets an extra That's a open in the position.
Right, yeah. Wingo is going to get the position on Jimbo because of that additional 3 seconds.
That is not good for him. Not for Jimbo at all.
It's not good for his teammate either.
Here goes Hotman then.
I'm pretty sure McLaren might take the lead of constructors here.
He breezes past. His tires are falling off right now.
Oh, these three are just pushing each other around.
I just thought I'd mention.
Look forward.
I just thought I'd mention Jimbo is currently getting a podium.
Jimbo is or Wingo is?
Jimbo.
Oh
wait, no, he isn't. No, he isn't, is he? I thought he had no pens.
No, Cameron has no pens. But look at the gap between Cameron and Black.
3.4
seconds, 3.5. Cameron, best Cameron can do at the moment is second place.
Nosman, what they are raging in that cockpit.
Here goes Nosman.
Nosman, is he going to make him down the inside? On Lizard. Oh, little moves touch.
And Jimbo has now joined this battle, so Jimbo wants to get past ASAP.
This is hurting Jimbo.
I just had two drivers over my camera. Thank you for that.
Wingo is gonna be like.
Wingo is. Look at the gap. Look at the gap. Wingo is now within 2.5 seconds.
Wingo could get a podium here.
Wingo is on for a podium.
I don't think.
Lizard's used all of his ERS.
Not yet. Almost. Here goes then, Nosman to the outside of Gerald Lizard. All these guys flying are losing them a podium here.
Yeah, and Wingo,
Wingo will be loving life.
Max got him through on Morgan. But Mac needs to pull 6 seconds. I think. Yeah, Mac needs to pull 6 seconds. Jimbo's gone down the inside, he spun!
Oh my god!
My voice is killing me now.
You might just got out the perfect time! Oh, he went, Jimbo spun! He got out! Oh, I'm sorry. That was funny.
Nosman gets another 3-second time penalty. Wingo's getting a podium, I think.
He could.
Or at least P4.
Almost.
This championship fight is going down to the last race. Wingo is hoping to secure it here in Mexico, his home Grand Prix, but he's not been able to pull it off, I don't think. We now come on to the final lap. Davis all over the back of Nosman now. He doesn't want to risk it. He knows Nosman will play risky now because he wants that podium. I know Nosman's not that kind of driver, but you can never be too sure.
Yeah, but I've got to say, what
Morgan now having a go on Mac. Here goes Morgan to the inside. Mac tries to fight it round the outside. This side by side is real clean racing between these two. Max held the position.
Yeah, good.
But Davis, let's have a look.
I just thought I'd mention Black as well. Black has had a good race. I think we should go with him.
He's stormed it ever since he got into the lead.
Yeah.
Morgan and Mac are still side by side, and Max held the position. Right. Nosman. What's the...
Wingo is so close to getting P4.
2.1.
I just think
he's just outside the range for a podium, I think.
Black rolls into the final corner. Great race from him. He's gonna come around the final corner.
Yeah, here comes Black round the final corner. Once he got into the lead, there was no stopping him. Black Draw comes home to win the Mexican Grand Prix. Championship contender Cameron comes home in second. Nosman's going to cross the line in third, but it's going to be Davis to take third. Lizard's crashed! Wingo's getting a fourth!
Lizard!
Lizard's just bottled it on the last corner! What's just happened?
What? Was he playing the wall? I don't know. Or did he just lose it? Oh, no.
I think he just lost it.
Oh my god.
Joseph's gonna come home in P10 to take the final point.
Oh.
And it's gonna be Fat Boy alone come home in P10. Holy shit. Oh, sorry. I just got us demonetized.
Naughty boy, you can't be saying that on stream. You know that. You should know that by now. Don't say that on stream, otherwise I'll get Finn on you. You don't want Finn on you, do you? I will get Finn on you.
What, the tiny little ginger Irishman?
Oh, I'm getting a Twitch clip of that. I'm sending it into admin lounge right now.
I'm quivering in my boots. Right, I
did
need to. Oh, I just skipped the
Sorry
podium
to
as well.
anybody,
For
sorry
God's
to anybody
sake.
who's Irish watching this. It's not me. It is Alicio.
Right, who do we need to get in? Black, Cameron, and Davis.
Oh, sorry.
Black, Cameron, and Davis.
I'm sorry. I
Oh
shouldn't
my
have said
god.
that. That's so bad. I should not have said. Fucking.
Black.
Oh no!
Did you just swear as
No!
well?
I just said the F word. Oh! Oh!
Right, just to confirm your top 10, it's Black from Cameron, from Davis, from Wingo, from Norseman, from Jimbo, from Cheeseman, from Mac, from Joseph, from Lizard.
Oh!
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia!
Hi guys, can you make sure your audio's included, please?
Yeah,
We
please
just need
make
to wait
sure
for
you're audio.
Cameron. Just don't go swearing like Mr. Vapor just did.
David, do you mind?
Who's breathing into that
David,
mic?
do you
Jesus
mind
Christ!
stop? We are on stream right now. David,
David.
please stop.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a mad race in the end.
Mm.
Right, so
Well-
let's start off with our third place driver, Mr. Davis 2K7. Bit of a hectic race. What's your point? You come home in P3. Good race for you then?
I guess so. Jab's a goat. Jab got me in that position. Jab spelled different. Rah.
Alright.
Sorry,
Was
sorry.
Jabba coaching
What-
you
sorry,
along or something?
Yeah,
Could
Jab's
you
spelled
repeat that,
different.
please?
Jab
Jab's
spelled different.
Jab's built. I thought you said Jab spelled different. I was like, what?
No, Jab is
built
spelled different.
Okay.
Jab
Jesus
is
Christ,
spelled
you need to
different.
go get your
Built
hearing
different.
checked, man.
Jab is spelled different.
Right, so, yeah, you pulled off a few decent moves, and, was it a
Jab.
good strategy call then, that you made?
Yeah, cause of jab.
Going on, was it the mediums you started on? Or
Yes,
did you
sir.
Oh
start on
my
softs?
god.
Mediums, cause of jab.
Fair enough. So, Jab, if you're watching, congratulations, mate. You got Davis into the
Davis, I
position
have
he
a
is.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Was
about to
it
ask
because
you
of
any
Jab?
questions.
yeah, it was because of jab. Jab got me the podium.
Okay. Yeah, I just like the look.
Have
Okay.
you got any more questions for him? Like,
Yeah,
serious
actual question. How was the race? It looked quite silent for you until the end where
it was
it kind
boring.
of popped up.
It was boring,
was
but
bo-
jab got me a podium.
What do you what do you think about GSR 2?
Boring sometimes.
Unless Jab is racing.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
jab
Or
well,
is your
no, to our
engineer?
second place, man. Cameron W20.
Yeah.
Just butchered your Cameron W120. How was the race for you, my friend?
Pretty good. Until Ski Man decided he was going to bin him, and I honestly, I wanted to punch him. I was in a party with him, and I just want to punch him because he caused a safety car. I mean, because Wingo was pretty much down and out before the safety car, and then his own teammate saves the day, bins it, and then he gets a P4 out of being pretty out the points, and I would have got a good lead in the championship probably.
Yeah. How do you think the strategy was? Because obviously you went mediums on the second stint, I believe.
Yeah.
Why was that the original plan, or was that quite a late call? Because you were
No,
sure what
it
you
was.
guys were doing?
I was always going to do that from the start. Man. Me and Harrison were always going to do a soft medium because I want to have the quicker tires towards the end of the race and make up the time I've lost in the mediums to the guys that run softs, which would have inevitably switched back to gone into the mediums. You know, hoping to get a bike all the way back through the field and challenge for the lead. Which I mean, I probably could have done more if I wasn't held up for a few laps behind, you know, on the safety car. You know, I mean, I got very unlucky because Lizard lost the rear before the line, so then I'd already gone past him. But then, I guess it was still yellow flags. It gave me like 10 seconds to give the move back. Which, if I got in front of him, I would probably not have got held up.
Yeah. Alicia, you got any questions for our second place man?
Yeah, going into the final round then, obviously Brazil. You're still behind in the championship, I'm pretty sure, but only by 6
Yeah,
points.
by 6.
I think it is. So, are you gonna be Are you going to be changing your driving style towards being more aggressive and like going for every move possible and just all out flat out? Or are you going to stay out of trouble and be conservative and hope Wingo falls into some trouble and you can come on through to take the victory?
Yeah, I mean,
Big crown.
today I was just trying to be conservative because I know you can easily lose it in Mexico with the S sections. That was just really my aim, was just not to spend and keep it clean, because it's a track that you can pick up a lot of penalties at. Brazil, yeah, I am just going to go full send. If I am in trouble, I'm going to go for moves that I probably wouldn't really go for, because it's all or nothing on the line. Last round, we go for it.
Fair enough. So we'll move on to our race winner then, Black Raw. Once you got out in front, there was no stopping you. You just sailed off into the distance. So, how do you feel about the race as a whole?
Well, I knew coming into it I had pace, but off the start I had a bad start, and then I was just patient from there on out. That's what I like to do in Mexico. Just be patient, don't get penalties. And at the last restart, I was hoping Lizard would hold Cameron for a little bit, just to give me some breathing room, and it did exactly that. And I just didn't miss any marks for my last 6 laps, when I knew I had to get within 3 seconds, or I had to pull that away from 3 seconds, and was able to do it.
Well, it's interesting you picked up on that 3-second penalty. Do you think that could have been avoided? Like, was it just your own fault, or do you think there were others around you that kind of caused that by pushing you off?
I'd say it's probably my fault. I know. It's just getting into the S's. You go a little too far, and you get the penalty. You go a little wide. You go if you go a little wide, you don't get a penalty. If you go too wide, you don't get anything. But I don't feel like that could have been avoided unless I was a little more slower. But I was full send.
Yeah. I'm just checking. So you're in a tight battle with Nozman at the moment for what looks to be P5 in the championship. Are you gonna, same question as I had with Cameron, are you gonna approach your driving style any differently, or will you like just keep conservative, stay out of trouble?
Well, it's gonna be full send to Brazil, I think. I don't have much to lose. P5, it's fine, but like I don't have too much to lose, so it's just gonna be full send.
All right. Vapor, any questions for Black?
No, just well done. And yeah, a good race.
Alright then, that concludes the interviews. Thank you all for watching. I've been Alessio007, my co-commentator and the best team principal around, Vapor.js, has been with me. Thank you all for watching, and we will talk to you all, well, I'll be doing the tier 1 stream if it goes ahead, so thank you, and